money mine. And I ain't checking for nobody either, I promise I'm fine. My income is way too important, can't put you before it, I'll never do that. I'm on the road to the riches and some go fast, doing everything.
Hi loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Gandolo. I'm a beauty, a fashion and a lifestyle vlogger. I also travel when I have time. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a story time. Like, I'm going to be telling people about a story time that happened to me. So if this video is what you want to see, therefore stay tuned. You will want to see this video, so stay tuned and keep watching. Video, I'm going to be talking about my worst date ever. Oh my gosh, guys, man, that's fishy. So there was this time I was traveling around Asia and I was in Phuket. And I was in the hotel. I was all bored the whole day. I've been shooting. Like, I think you guys see a video of mine that of a day in my life. It was that day. It was that day. So I was like sitting and I was all bored and I was like, what can I do today? So like, I had someone, was like, oh, you're in Phuket right now, okay, let's meet up, let me take you out for dinner, let's go out for a date. And guys, so I was like, okay, just give me time. So I prepared, I did my makeup, everything was on point, your girl was on fleek. I saw when we left now, the person came to pick me up. That was a good gesture, pick me up. Guys, the driving skill, for those of you who know Mikaenai, like Cameroonian, there's this, I don't know how to put it, that guy was a ghost rider. Like, the traffic light, if this is a traffic light, he stops under the traffic light. Like, who are you trying to kill? Like, I still have a lot of time. Who are you trying to kill? So the guy, we turned around for about 30 minutes and I'm like, he's looking for a restaurant. I'm like, I'm not hungry because I just had dinner with my photographer. Like, I'll show you guys know if you watch this video of mine, a day in my life. I just had dinner with my photographer. We ate some delicious Russian food and I was full. I ordered hotel service. I ordered food in the hotel and I was so full. When I came back, I went swimming. I was tired and was like, he's looking for a restaurant. I'm like, I'm not hungry. We can just go anywhere. Even if we're having a drink, like, let's just talk. I just want to talk. Like, so the guy was like, no, he's looking for a restaurant. He was like driving around for 50 minutes, almost an hour. We're not found a restaurant. 2 hours later, we found a restaurant. So he was like, oh, sit down and this. He was just like smiling. Oh, you're so gorgeous. Of course I know I'm gorgeous. Of course I know I'm beautiful. That's not why I'm here. So I was like, you're so beautiful. So tell me, what do you do for a living? Your girl had to remove a whole portfolio of what she does for a living. Like, I could see the guy. He was literally frozen. And he was like, oh wow, that's amazing. So you're from Cameroon. What languages do you speak in Cameroon? Of course, it's English and French. Everyone knows to speak English and French. Like, say what you want to say. Stop. So we're sitting there, we're having dinner. Like, the dinner came, and normally before the dinner came, the guy was like, oh, he wants to have steak. I'm like, I just want to have just even water or something, because I was extremely full, and if I got food, I would have wasted that food. Like, I know myself, I would have wasted that meal. So he was like, oh, he ordered steak. He ordered the whole chicken. He ordered the whole chicken. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get steak if you're insisting. And it's a beautiful joint, but I forgot to put my mosquito repellent. Oh my gosh, guys, I do take care of my skin. Like, skincare is my #1 priority. I was like, oh, I forgot my mosquito repellent. So I called the reception. I'm like, excuse me, do you people have mosquito repellent here? And she's like, yes, we do. I'm like, can I have it? And she gave me, I was like spraying it on my legs and everything. So we're sitting, we're just talking, not anything so much, like we're just talking and talking. And this guy was like, oh wow, so how long will you be here? What did you come to do in Phuket? I'm like, I came for a photo shoot and I'm done with my shoot, and by the next day I was supposed to be flying to Bangkok, and from Bangkok I was supposed to be flying to Singapore. So I had a lot of things that I was doing. And the guy was like, wow, that is so interesting, that is beautiful. The food came and the steak was a lot with the french fries and the juice, and the guy was like, I feel like I want to drink wine. Bro, you want to drink wine? Were you that hungry? Like, I don't understand. I told you I was not hungry from the beginning. And apart from the fact that you ordered the whole chicken, one whole fowl, you still want to go and order wine. Okay, I'm like, I don't drink alcohol, so if you want to order wine, good and fine, that is for you, but for me, I think I'm going to take. He's like, oh no, we could share a glass of wine. I'm like, okay. He ordered a bottle of wine, from a glass to a bottle. He ordered a whole bottle of wine. He was drinking and drinking and drinking. Normally I had just a sip, like a sip of wine. Like if this is, I need to show you guys, like if this is my glass, my wine was like, this is my glass, it was here, like here, and I didn't even finish it. And he was like, oh, you didn't finish your wine. I'm like, maybe you can finish it because I really don't drink alcohol. And he drank it. That guy finished a whole bottle of wine, a whole chicken. Savage. So when we finished eating, definitely as the man, you invited me out and you're the one saying, oh, let's go eat. I'm telling you, I'm not hungry because I was full. I was from eating, like we had a whole meal with my photographer and it was so nice. And he's like, you know, and he's from UK. British people, like, what do they teach you people out there? What do they teach you people about upbringing? And he's like, oh my gosh, you know, I've had a lot of debts I'm paying. We all are paying debts. Like, I have a lot of debts I'm paying. Right now my finances are not stable. What has that got to do with the meal and the whole chicken you just ate? Like, for real? I don't know, but there is a favor I want to ask you. I just picked up my phone. I started browsing. There's a favor I want to ask you. Can we split the bill? How do we split a bill that you have had more than the amount? You have taken a whole bottle of wine, you have eaten one chicken, you finished my steak, you finished my that bill was about 60,000 francs, Cameroonian currency, per person. So we're talking about a bill of 120,000 francs. But his own bill, because I think my own bill was like, because the wine, he split the wine into two.